guys? Wind and Wrench is here with another episode of Blowing Smoke, your favorite YouTube series. But yeah, as you can see, we're still doing it via Zoom because we're all still on lockdown here in California. So sorry about it, but nothing we can really do. So
episode 41. Last week was COVID edition. This is COVID edition episode 2. Oh.
Dang, 41, huh?
Yep, 41. 41,
Wow.
41 amazing weeks of everyone's, like you said, everyone's favorite thing to watch on YouTube.
Yay.
So,
Even though the numbers don't show it yet, we know what's up.
yeah, they definitely show. But it is our most viewed video during the week, though. We're around 30-ish views every week. So, at least 30 people want to watch it. So.
Thank you, whoever you are. I know 10 of those are probably Mike and Miranda, so.
No, definitely not me. I definitely don't watch it back. At least one of them's her, so. But,
well, thank you.
Yeah, so we will get this week started as we always do. We don't have a mail call Monday, but since we do have Blowing Smoke that comes out every Monday, we will do the mail. So we got mail this week from Slow Ride in Santa Clemente, California, which isn't too far from here. How far is that, Greg?
I don't know.
A couple hours, probably. I don't know. But you got to use the small knife opener.
Very practical.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little letter opener, so whatever. That up. All right, so what we got here. Nothing else in there. And a piece of paper. Oh, he sent us like 4 stickers. Cool. So.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. There it is. Slow Ride SoCal. Thank you very much for the stickers. And I'll get 2 of these to Craig as soon as we do. We can
see each other again.
We can see each other now. But it's just easier with everybody on the roads and just, you know. So thank you, Slow Ride. Appreciate it. We will, I'll definitely film a quick video after this of putting one of these in the trunk. You made the trunk. It's not hard to make the trunk. If you want to make the trunk, just hit us up. We'll do a sticker swap, and you will get the trunk along with everyone else on the trunk. So, yeah.
It's an elite group.
Yeah, very elite. Very few members at that.
Usually you don't want to be stuck in the trunk, but in this case, it's good to be put in the trunk.
Yeah, you definitely want to be stuck in this trunk. You get noticed. Actually, one of the guys at work, when I pulled up to work last week, he was like, "Oh, what is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's all the YouTubers and stuff that we sticker swapped with and stuff like that." And he started asking me a few more questions, and those names got put out there. So another reason to get a trunk, free publicity.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
And that's not publicity. What? I'm messing up that word.
Publicity?
Publicity. That's it. I said publicity.
Publicity? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know either. It's a poor version of publicity.
Publicity.
Anyways, this week, again, I'm drinking on Knob Creek as the same thing as with last week because I still got the bottle. And Craig, you're drinking on what?
It's the Johnny Walker Black Label.
Nice.
Because they were out of my Glenlivet. So, got this. I'm digging it. I like it.
So, speaking of whiskey, my brothers, I talked to one of my brothers the other night, and I asked him, actually James, the one that restored Susie.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't restore her, but got her back up and running. Excuse me. What his favorite whiskey was so far. And he told me that it was David James was 1, and Blanton's was 1, 2. So like those 2 are like his top 2 right now, which is funny because David. What?
Is he a pretty big whiskey drinker?
Yeah, lately over the past I don't know how long I mean, he's always drank whiskey for a while, but over the past few months I don't know how long, but my uncle's been getting both my brothers into a lot more whiskey lately. I don't know how long.
Was it the uncle that you told me about that has like just all the fucking whiskey on the wall and shit?
Yeah, that picture I showed you of
Yeah.
his liquor China cabinet
That's him.
deal. Yeah, that's him.
Hell yeah.
But so I think I'm gonna start looking for some Blantons around here too. The only thing is that Blantons is like stupid expensive out here. So
have you tried either of those?
No. Blanton.
I don't even know if I've heard of Blantons.
Blanton, Blanton.
Okay, Blanton.
So it's we're not sponsored, by the way, but Blanton if you want to. But yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, sponsored by a whiskey. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find, I guess, and they make it here in the U.S., but it's made in Kentucky, I think. I don't know. I'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen, wherever it's made of. But yeah, so it's made here. It's kind of hard to find because they make it in smaller batches, I guess, and that they have a gold edition, but
okay,
the gold edition isn't sold here in the U.S., which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Wait, what? Where do you get it then?
Overseas and everywhere else, but they don't sell it here in the U.S. So I read an article last month that I think this summer they're gonna do a small release here in the U.S. So
well, that shit's gonna be expensive then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point I was getting at, is that back home, my brother was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, because I asked him, I was like, "How much is a bottle?" And he said, "Oh, it's about $58 to $65 a bottle." Depending on where you can find it and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's not that bad. And I was like, well, it's a lot cheaper than it is out here, which doesn't make any sense. Exactly. So the few places that I've looked that I've found it, the bottles are like $130 a bottle. And
out here?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And
that's just for the regular?
That's just for the regular stuff.
Oh my God.
And I found a bottle over on Coronado, which for you guys who don't know, Coronado is like the expensive part of town. Like it's not even the part of San Diego. It's its own little city.
But, it's a little island.
Over there across the bridge at the liquor store, they have a little deli in there that we went to lunch one day. And I looked, and it was $250 a bottle over there.
For $750?
Yeah, for a fifth. I was like, what? I was like, this bottle they upcharged it like 3-4 times. I was like,
holy shit, dude.
Yeah. I was like, wow. And that's like, not even the gold edition. Like, that's just like the regular Blantons. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to start looking for those bottles. And the cool thing about those bottles is the toppers, the corks on them, they got little jockeys on them. And you go from B to S. Every topper has a single letter on it down on the bottom through B, L, A, and
yeah.
Yeah. And it's the start of a horse race and the end of a horse race. So if you collect them all and you put them all on the line, it looks like the jockey's racing.
Oh, wow.
So
do you get like a free bottle if you collect them all?
No, you don't get like, oh, here, collect these all and get a sticker or something. No.
It's not like a scratch-off place from a pizza joint?
No.
Every slice you get scratched, and once you get like 12, you get a free slice.
Yeah, no, it's just you just collect all the bottle or all the tops, and say you collected all the tops, I guess. But I think I'm gonna start looking around, see if I can find them cheaper, and see if I can collect them all. Kind of like Pokemon. And then the David James, he said it's kind of hard to find, which I haven't really looked for it out here, so I don't know if it's hard to find out here or not. So I'll start looking around.
Yeah, my hair is a mess.
It's a little crazy.
Put that back on.
Moving on from there. So I was talking to you right before we started recording, but I came out here and I moved the bike, right? And I was setting up the whole recording thing. And I looked down, there's this little puddle of oil. And I was like, what is that? And just from where it was setting, I was like, when I felt it and I smelled it, it didn't smell like motor oil. And it was too clean to be motor oil. And I was like, it smells like, or kind of looks like and feels like fork oil. So I go over and I look at my fork and I got an oil leak in the fork seal. So,
well, it looks like we're going to be doing our fork seals together then.
Oh, inside collab with Win and Wrenches, 2 fork seals at one time. But yeah, so now I got to look up the video, figure out how I'm going to, or figure out how to change those, and then make another video on it.
Well, it should be not all the exact same, but pretty similar, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up and see if there's a video on victories.
Yeah, because I mean the video I watched, it looked pretty simple enough. I mean, just compressing the shit, and then they used PVC pipes.
Yeah, I gotta. I'll look it up too and figure out how to do mine, and order the fork seals, and then figure it out from there. So
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I think that's it. Again, this week you can see kind of a little preview. It's a different picture than last week, so shows you the capabilities that we're coming up with here over on the Win and Wrenches side. As soon as we can get back together, whenever that may be, have a different setup for everybody for blowing smoke, which is going to be pretty nice setup, I think. Little by little, it's all come together. As soon as I get it all done and all figured out, or not figured out, but as soon as I get it all done, I'll do another studio update video and be able to show everyone the finished product of everything. So, have
you been spending all your free time out there?
I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of. It's just because you don't want to be stuck in the house. Like you got to be quarantined, right? So like we're in the house, and I hate like sitting in the house so long. So I'll come out here, like open the garage door and start playing PlayStation or whatever, and then like just chill out here for a little. Just get out of the house for a minute, like quarantined out of the house, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
No, I feel you. Yeah, dude. I think I want to say it was Thursday night. Did you guys get like a super gnarly storm?
Yeah. I was asleep during it. Definitely didn't wake up, but I heard it on the news the next morning that there was a pretty big storm that came through.
Dude, okay,
it was like thunder and lightning and everything.
So it was probably around midnight. We were in bed, and all of a sudden it's just this giant explosion, and the whole house starts to shake. And it was just, what the fuck is going on? So we both just kind of laid there for a second, and then it was like, okay, it was probably thunder and lightning, but also like having just woken up and being very discombobulated. It's like, are we getting bombed? Was it like a meteor or something?
Well, for California, the first thing you think too probably is the earthquake.
Well, no, because you could hear it was just boom, like the explosion is what woke us up, and then the whole house just started to like tremble. Like it didn't feel like an earthquake to where it goes in like waves. It was just like the shit was shaking from an explosion, and then all the car alarms started going off down the street. Like it was intense, and then finally it was like, okay, it was lightning and thunder and all that shit, and then maybe 45 minutes to an hour later, I'm woken up again by just hail smashing into our window and roof. And like it was so loud, Chelsea was asking me like, is that hail? And you could barely fucking hear her. And it was just like, it's like 55 degrees outside right now. And when I woke up, because I went to work that morning, I got up at 3:30 and I left the house at 3:50. It looked like it had snowed because all the hail all over the grass and all over the cars and street and shit. Like it looked like it just snowed in PB.
That's crazy.
Thursday was insane. Thursday night. But yeah, you didn't fucking wake up to any of that shit? Like, did you get the hail? Was it?
I have no idea. I'm a heavy sleeper. So
what time did you get up in the morning on Friday though?
6 ish.
And it wasn't all over the grass and cars and shit?
No. So if we
No.
did get any, it was very little, or we didn't get any at all. I don't know.
Yeah, there were pictures on the PB Instagram of people building little like snowmen out of hail and shit. It was crazy, dude.
Californians, man. You get a little bit of snow, and everybody starts.
Yeah, just little ice balls.
But anyways, anything else going on? Yeah, you guys been out of town the past couple days?
No, we went up to her parents' house to her dad. It was his birthday, so we just went to spend the yesterday with them. But I was talking to Steven, which hopefully you guys remember Steven. He was a special guest on one of our episodes. We haven't really had too many special guests.
Episode 8.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, I remember that because we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago that on his ride, his fucking belt snapped on his way to Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
So they brought a truck and he threw it in the back of the truck and brought it home. So he's still getting shit fixed on it. And I guess his brother and stepdad also have FXRs. And they wanted to go ride the other day through the mountains just to get out of the house. And I think it was Steven's brother was like, hey, man, you can ride my FXR. I'll ride, our dad's other bike. So Steven is riding his FXR up to the mountains. And before they even get to the mountains, the fucking transmission just shits.
Oh.
So, yeah, don't let Steven ride your FXR. He'll break it.
I thought you were going to come around and say his belt broke that time.
No, his fucking transmission just blew up.
Oh, man.
Like he said he was cruising in 5th gear doing like 60, not even really on the throttle too much. And all of a sudden it just felt like it went to neutral and you could just hear like metal grinding.
Oh, that's
so they're in the process of, I think they said they pulled the transmission out, but they can't figure out what's wrong because he says like everything looks good, blah blah blah, but yeah, so
note to self: don't let Steven ride my bike.
Just your FXR if you have one.
Yeah. Well, note to self: don't buy an FXR and let Steven ride it.
Yes.
Actually, that's a pretty good segue into something else I want to talk about this week. So since we don't really have since our riding season out here is all year round, yeah, everyone else's riding season is about to start. So bike maintenance and keeping up on your bikes. Make sure you go through, what was it called? T-clocks, I think. Yeah, I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen. T-clocks, I think. Tires, lube, oil, chain, whatever else the rest of it means. I forget. I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, make sure you keep up on your maintenance on your bikes, especially if it's been sitting all winter. Obviously, if you haven't done anything to it, but if you've already done stuff to it and you've already been putting it back together, obviously you're going to go through that. But, before you get out there and you start riding FXRs or whatever you're riding, make sure to keep up on your maintenance and make sure everything is good to go before you get out on the road and get stuck.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the worst things is to get stranded somewhere.
Yep. Been there, done that. Popped a tire out in the middle of nowhere. Had to wait 2.5 hours for a trailer to come get me.
Was that when you were doing like 90 and the fucking tire blew out?
Yep. I was back home on Susie. That was before I changed the shocks on it, though, because I still had the old shocks on them. They were really squishy. And I was flying on the road trying to catch up to the rest of the ride. Bottomed out. One of the bolts in the fender went straight through the tire. It didn't even slash the tire. It happened so fast, it just punctured straight through the tire. And it's
a perfect little hole.
Yep. It just happened. It happened so quick, and I was stuck out there for 2.5 hours, right? No shade, no nothing, right in the beating sun for 2.5 hours, waiting on the trailer to come get me.
At least you got to work on your tan.
Well, the ironic thing about it is it was for the safety ride.
Yeah.
For the safety ride that year.
To promote safe riding.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
But anything else with you?
Oh, make sure you keep up on your maintenance. I have oil leak in my fork seals. that I just found out about. We did the mail call. Yeah, I think that's it. So,
Did you just put the video of the fuse up?
yeah, I put up on Thursday.
Okay. So yeah, because I got the notification pretty recently. So make sure you guys go and watch that new video up.
Yeah, nothing special. It showed you how to change the fuse on your battery tender, and I talked you through how to swap out the battery on a Victory Cross Country. So pretty quick. I think the whole video was about 9 minutes. Pretty quick video. So, but I cut out a lot of stuff and I sped up a couple parts. And, trying to get more into the editing side since we have plenty of time now.
God
Trying
damn.
different stuff. So, yeah. What else is there? Is that it for this week?
Yeah, I think so.
All
I think they just announced that we have 30 more days of quarantine.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see that?
I saw it, but I didn't read it because I don't care that much.
Yeah, I think April 30th now is what they're trying to go to. Ugh.
I heard LA County was supposed to go for like another couple weeks, or a couple months, not a couple weeks. So,
Fuck.
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm ready for this to be over. And I guess I'll go ahead and do the outro. So, all right. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out our Twitter, at W Wrenches. And if you're into gaming and stuff and streaming and watching streams and that sort of thing, I'm still working on finishing the setup for that, but I kind of sort of got it. We do streaming over on Twitch, so go check us out at twitch.tv/windandwrenches. All the links for those, Instagram, and one for LosCaidos will all be down in the description below, so go check those out and give everyone support. And if you haven't already, go check out this video over here. It's the most recent video that we put up. Go check out this video right here. It's the one that YouTube suggests for you. And if you haven't already, go ahead, hit us with that fist bump and hit that subscribe button. Remember, always keep a shiny setup.